Oh, matapang ka lang doon sa Senado kasi may kakampi ka. Dito ka magpakita ng tapang mo. Hindi yung nandoon ka lang. Alam mo, ang mahirap kasi sa'yo, gusto lang nating malaman ang katotohanan sa likod nito. Ang dami mo ng ginawa eh. Dinamay mo pa yung mga kasama na, hindi dahil sa kasama namin sila, kundi hindi tama ang nangyari at ginawa mo. You are trying to besmirch the reputation of this committee. Itong committee ito, hindi ito gawa-gawa lamang. Ito'y pinapayagan ng ating saligang batas. Ito'y pinapayagan at pinayagan ng 300 mahigit na membro ng Kongreso na kung saan ay merong mandato ng taong bayan. Kaya wag mong bastusin ito. Yung tapang mo, nawawala eh. Tawagin mo yung kakampi mo.
Ang nakakabahala po doon sa bahagi po ninyo, Colonel Grijaldo, ay naibahagi po ninyo doon sa statement ninyo na meron pong 2 miyembro ng mababang kapulungan ay di umano ay inudyok ka, kinausap ka, at para pang tinatakot ka na magsabi ng mga bagay tungkol sa issue ng EJK sa Pilipinas. Tama po ba yun?
Your Honor, I would like to stand by my statement in the Senate under oath, Your Honor, and I would like to invoke my right for self-incrimination, Your Honor.
Okay, but you have already stated your statement. So, Comsec, meron po ba tayong kopya nung affidavit ni Colonel Grijaldo?
Your Honor, I apologize, we have not secured a copy of...
But I think the very resourceful Chairman Akop will allow me to... Thank you very much. So anyway, Colonel Grijaldo, meron po akong copy ng affidavit nyo. At ito naman po ay pinaninindigan po ninyo. Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Maraming salamat. Dito po sa number 7 ng inyong sinumpang salaysay, sinabi po ninyo dito, when I entered the end room, I saw 2 lawyers of Colonel Garma standing inside the room. One of the lawyers approached me and then asked me what we were going to talk about. And I said that I do not know. Number 8, after a while, Congressman Dan Fernandez entered the room and he asked me to sit beside him on the right side. Then Congressman Abante entered the room and sat on the far end chair on my right. One of the lawyers of Colonel Garma stood at my back.
Your Honor, I would stand by my statement
Okay,
in the
so
Senate
I would
under oath, Your Honor, and I invoke my right for self-incrimination, Your Honor.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order.
What is the point of
I
order?
don't see any reason why our guest keeps on invoking his right against self-incrimination when Deputy Speaker J.J. Suarez was not asking him anything incriminating. He was just merely reading a portion of his affidavit. So I don't like, Mr. Chair, that this committee, that our resource person may impress upon the public that we are here to corner him and to incriminate him. Please, tigilan mo yan. Hindi naman, Mr. Chair, it's not right to invoking self-incrimination when in fact DSJJ is not asking you any questions but merely reading his affidavit. Baka naman ng message na pinapakita, Mr. Chairman, sa publiko, inaanggulo natin siya dito. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, but I have to manifest this. I think his invitation to the Senate was discussed about EJK and illegal drugs. And nowhere in his affidavit did he mention anything about illegal drugs and EJK. he did not share any inputs or his knowledge on illegal drugs. His participation in that Senate inquiry was merely to besmirch the reputation of some of the chairmen here. And as a result, attempting to degrade the integrity of the Quadcom. So please, I hate to admonish men in uniform. I have the highest respect for our policemen. But please, Colonel Grijaldo, stop invoking your right against self-incrimination. Nobody's asking you any incriminating questions here.
Mr. Chair. And Mr. Chairman, along the line of Congressman Adjong, I don't think it's incriminating because number one, sinumpang salaysay niya po ito eh. Pirmado niya po ito eh. So how can he incriminate himself when he actually signed this affidavit? And this is a public document, Mr. Chair. So if our resource person is invoking this right to self-incrimination, I think that is out of order.
Okay. I'd like to remind the resource person that the questions being asked of you are the statements you made in your affidavit. And the questions that DSJJ is asking is whether you confirm those statements that you stipulated in your affidavit. Dahil affidavit, pinirmahan mo yun, there's nothing incriminating no, dun sa tanong ni Congressman J.J. Suarez. So please, answer appropriately the questions being asked by the members. Congressman Acop?
Mr. Chair, may we ask the resource person the basis why he is invoking his right against self-incrimination?
Yeah, please answer. What is the basis of you invoking the right against self-incrimination?
Police colonel ka, investigador ka dati. You know the basic rudiments of investigation. Alam mo dapat kung kailan i-invoke yung right against self-incrimination. Di po ba? Kasi nagko-conduct ka ng investigation eh. Now, may I know your legal basis why you are invoking your right against self-incrimination? Mr. Chair, if he cannot provide any basis, I think I agree with the Honorable Adjong that he should not invoke that right. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. I share the sentiment of Congressman Acop. If indeed the resource person cannot explain to this committee why he is invoking his right against self-incriminations in reply or in response to the questions raised by DSJJ Suarez, then I would agree that the gentleman is out of order, and perhaps do you have a lawyer with you, Colonel Grijaldo? Nandito, may abogado ka ba? Would you like?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Do you want us to provide you a lawyer?
No, Your Honor.
Because your lawyer or lawyers that we can provide you will assist you on telling you what your rights are in this committee hearing. So, gusto mo bang mag-provide kami ng abogado?
No, Your Honor.
So, you will answer and reply to the questions of the members. Now, DSJJ?
Yes,
are you-
Mr. Chair, maybe another opportunity we can provide to the resource person. Colonel Grijaldo, kung kayo po ay hindi komportable, dahil nga maraming nanonood at nasa publiko po ang hearing na ito, would you want or would you request for an executive session so that you can divulge the details and the truthfulness to the affidavit that you executed in the Senate hearing?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so therefore we can proceed, Mr. Chair.
Please proceed.
So Colonel Grijaldo, matanong ko lang po, ano po ang nag-udyok sa'yo para i-execute tong affidavit na ito?
Ang eksena ngayon ay kinontempt na naman nila si Colonel Grijaldo. So mga kababayan, ito ay talagang malinaw pa sa sikat ng araw. Unang-una, paggigipit, alam nyo na yan, pagtatakip dito sa ibinulgar ni Congressman Ungab na blanco na bicameral report or yung panggagancho nila sa taong bayan. Matutok muna tayo dito kay Colonel Grijaldo. Okay. Alam naman natin dito na ginagawa talaga nila yung Huwad Committee na yan, kaya nga dapat ma-abolish na yan. Yung panggigipit, hindi lang kay Colonel Grijaldo, kundi sa lahat ng mga resource persons o personalities na iniimbita nila. So hindi ko napanood yung lahat ng kaputahang hearing nila. So napanood ko lang yung part na kinukontempt nila at yung ini-interpolate nila si Colonel Grijaldo. So wala naman na bago eh. Wala naman na bago na gusto nilang umamin si Colonel Grijaldo na hindi totoo yung sinabi niya na gusto na minanipula o inimpluwensyahan o pinilit o gustong kontsabahin ni Abante at ni hubadero na si Dan Fernandez na ngayon ay gumagawa ng eksena ngayon, may paligo-ligo sa matanda, may pa drive ng tricycle o para mag-appeal sa taong bayan para iboto siya sa darating na eleksyon. Pero sana yung mga taga Laguna, huwag niyo iboto yung baka ng yan. So, kay Colonel Grijaldo, mga kababayan, ito ay pangtakip dito sa issue na dapat pinag-uusapan ang ginawa ng Huwad Committee ng buong Congress, ng Senado, sa pagdistrumkar o pagpandurugas dito sa ating kaban ng bayan o sa budget ng bayan, mga kababayan. So, dito sa hearing na ito, makikita mo talaga na kung gaano kawalang hiya itong si Suarez, itong si Acop, sino pa ba? Lahat sila. Tinatanong ni Suarez kay Grijaldo na ito ba ang sinabi mo, Colonel Grijaldo, nakasaad dito sa number 7 na sinabi mo na ganito, na ganyan, di ba? Sinabi ni Grijaldo na I stand by with my statement. Okay? At ang sinasabi dito ni Colonel Grijaldo, sinasabi niya na ang statement niya sa Senate ay tinatayuan niya under oath. Di ba? Kung sinabi ni Colonel Grijaldo, I would like to invoke my right to self-incrimination, galit na galit sila. Tinatanong ng mga baka ng ina na ito ba sinasabi mo sa Senate? Sinabi mo yung ganitong statement. Nung sinabi ni Grijaldo, yes, I stand by my statement at the Senate under oath. Sabi niya, I would like to invoke my right to self-incrimination. Tinatanong nitong hinayupak na kongreso na ito, yung statement na sinabi na, oo, sinabi ko yan. I stand by with my statement. So ano pa tanong mo? Ano ang tanong? Sinabi na nga, oo, tinatayuan ko at hindi ko binabago ang statement ko doon sa Senate. Okay? I refuse to answer kung ano pa. Actually, wala namang tanong eh. Diba? Walang tanong kasi gusto nilang palawigin. Gusto nila talagang ma-incriminate etong si Colonel Grijaldo. Obviously, talagang itong mga putang ito sa, yung mga ubaka ng ina ninyo, hindi pa kayo namatay lahat. Yeah, kayo. Diyan, ikaw, J. Suarez, lahat kayo mga baka ng Genesis nyo na lumalamon sa kaba ng pera, 10 ng pamilya nyo. Sana magganda, pantay-pantay na ang paa. Dahil ipinipilit nyo na sagutin itong resource person na kinulong nyo since December 14, tinanggal nyo ang karapatan niyang makasama ang pamilya niya sa araw ng Pasko, sa araw ng Bagong Taon, dahil sa inyong mga kasamaan, dahil yan ang utos sa inyo ni Lee Satanas, ni Marcos Jr. ng bangag na gobyernong ito. Ang sinasabi pa nila mga kababayan, sabi ni, basta isa sa kanila, na ang tapang-tapang mo sa Senate, bakit gayon dito, ganyan-ganyan. Ay si Barbers, inabas mo yung tapang mo, ganito, ganyan-ganyan. Wala silang tanong. Ang tanong nila, nasagot na. At kung sinasabi ng mga barbers, yan, hindi pa kayo pumantay ang mga yawa kayo. Fernandez, ikaw, buwan ka na, pumantay na sana lahat ng paa ninyo at may taong gumanti sa inyo sa lahat ng mga kasalanan ninyo. Ipinagdadasal ko sa Diyos sa lahat ng kasamaan ninyo na one day may masalubong kayo na someone na makapagbigay ng hustisya laban sa kababuyan ninyo.
Problema ho, ang dami mong dinamay eh. Kung para sa iyo lang yon, hindi sana natin gagawing issue to eh. Ngunit ang idinamay mo dito ay mga taong walang kinalaman o mga inosente. Eh paano naman po sila? Paano naman po yung mga karapatan nila? Paano naman po yung boses nila? Paano naman yung katotohanan nila? Hindi pa po natin sila pahahalagahan dahil panghahawakan lang natin yung sinabi mong enlightenment mo? But they have their own rights too, Colonel Grijaldo. So Colonel Grijaldo, siguro wag na tayong paligoy-ligoy pa. With the permission of Mr. Chairman, Colonel Grijaldo, you made some serious accusations here. In fact, so serious that it was even carried by our media news for almost a week, 2 weeks. And because of your accusations, you've tarnished the very reputation and integrity of the committee and the House of Representatives. Things that I will not allow dahil ito pong posisyon na inuupuan namin, ay ito po ay posisyon ng tiwala na ipinagkaloob sa amin ng taong nagtitiwala sa amin. At kailanman hindi ako papayag na may mga tao na magdudungis at magtatapon ng kasinungalingan para sirain ang integridad ng trabaho ng House of Representatives at syempre ng komitibang ito. So Colonel Grijaldo, sinabi mo po dito sa inyong sinumpang salaysay that you were persuaded
Your Honor,
and you said, ikaw naman, Colonel, ganito lang yan. Alangan namang walang insidente o mangyayari sa panahon na yon. I answered that I served as COP, Chief of Police in Mandaluyong during COVID-19 pandemic, and there were less crimes committed and we did not receive any reward from anyone. I added that we only receive funds as additional MOOE support fund for the Peace and Order Fund of the LGU. But dito po sa earlier part, sinabi mo that you were persuaded. Is this true, Colonel Grijaldo?
Your Honor, I will stand by my statement in the Senate under oath, Your Honor, and I would like to invoke my right for self-incrimination, Your Honor.
The statement made by this resource person is out of order. Please continue, Congressman Suarez.
Number 17, sinabi nyo dito, I then respectfully told Congressman Dan Fernandez that anyone can debunk my statement if I confirm the testimony of Colonel Garma about DDS in 1999. Since I was not a member of the PNP at that time and I have no knowledge as to the reward system. Additionally, I said that the work of policemen are noble, that requires great sacrifice even without reward or award. It is our moral obligation and a call of duty to serve our country and our people. If I may continue, Colonel Grijaldo. At sinabi mo, Congressman Dan asked me, Colonel Garma, anong masabi mo sa kanya tungkol kay Barayuga I politely told him I cannot comment on the case when I respectfully answered him, Sir, mahirap yan. Kasama kami sa nag-iimbestiga at hindi ko alam kung anong kinalaman niya at may investigasyon din kami, baka ma-incriminate ako, sir. Tama po ba ito, Colonel Grijaldo?
Your Honor,
Yes or no lang po, ah.
I will stand by my statement in the Senate under oath, Your Honor, and I would like to invoke
Mr.
my
Chair,
right
again.
for self-incrimination,
Mr. Chair.
Your Honor.
Again, the resource person is out of order,
Mr.
and
Chair.
let it be of record that he is continuously disrespecting this committee by refusing to answer appropriately to the questions propounded by the member. Alam mo, Colonel, if I may, DSJJ, binibigyan ka namin ng pagkakataon dito eh. Noong nasa Senado ka, ang tapang-tapang mo eh. Bakit dito ay mo magtapang ka rito? Ipakita mo yung the same candor, the same tapang na pinakita mo doon. Di ba? Bakit hindi mo gawin yan dito ngayon? Nagtatago ka sa likod ng right against self-incrimination eh. Tinatanong sa'yo, relevant question. Matapang ka lang doon sa Senado kasi may kakampi ka. Dito ka magpakita ng tapang mo. Hindi yung nandoon ka lang. Alam mo, ang mahirap kasi sa'yo, gusto lang nating malaman ang katotohanan sa likod nito. Ang dami mo ng ginawa eh. Dinamay mo pa yung mga kasama na, hindi dahil sa kasama namin sila, kundi hindi tama ang nangyari at ginawa mo. You are trying to besmirch the reputation of this committee. Itong committee ito, hindi ito gawa-gawa lamang. Ito'y pinapayagan ng ating saligang batas. Ito'y pinapayagan at pinayagan ng 300 mahigit na membro ng Kongreso na kung saan ay merong mandato ng taong bayan. Kaya wag mong bastusin ito. Yung tapang mo, nawawala eh. Tawagin mo yung kakampi mo.
Tangina ko mabalik ako, arestuhin ko kayo lahat. Kayo, nagpasok sa Congress, eleksyon, nanalo, Seiko, paglabas niyan, pagkatapos, Rolex na. Pumunta ng Malacanang, nakatamaraw, paglabas niyan, nagka-Mercedes-Benz. Busog kayo lahat. Tingnan ninyo yung mga bahay noon ng mga congressman at tingnan ninyo ngayon kung ano kayaman sila, lalo na yung mga bahay nila sa Maynila. Mga wala kayong prinsipyo, mga putang ina ninyo.